Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to day 7 of 30 days lost in space. You may notice this looks the same as yesterday's because it is the same as yesterday's. I'm doing this immediately after. I've not left it a day, but the video will be coming out a day or two later, but there you go. So this is doing exactly the same as it was. We've got flashy lights and things going on in there. Exactly the same as it was, but today we're going to be doing more stuff with coding. So let's have a look and we'll see exactly what it is that Astrid has telling us about today's course, and we'll go through from there.
Rise and shine, Explorer. Our oxygen levels are steady, and our battery is replenishing nicely. That's cause for a small sigh of relief. Wouldn't you say? But let's not lose sight of the task at hand. We have another glorious day of repairs to conduct. Today, we're going to shift gears and delve into a bit of digital logic. We'll be learning about bits, data types, and why choosing the right one for your variables can make all the difference. Efficient memory usage is essential for our system to function optimally, especially on low memory devices like our Hero board. Moreover, we're going to expand the depths of our coding efforts. We'll work on a piece of code whose intention is to calculate our ship's battery percentage. Not only will this give us a clearer idea of our power situation, but it will also be a practical application of the concepts we're learning. Ready to get your hands dirty with some binary? Of course you are. Let's get to
Yeah, let's get to binary. Let's have a look. The board is obviously exactly the same. The code I've already copied out into our sketch, and that's all we've got to worry about. So let's let me have a scan through with the video and see if there's anything else I need to show you about it. If not, we'll come back and have a look at the code. Okay, I've looked through some of the video and it's starting to make sense to me, but not completely. So I'm going to be going through the code a little bit and we'll see if any of it does make sense to me and go from there. So day 7, there we go. We still need to keep an eye on this. This is about charging our battery. So we're getting the Arduino library again. Good. Yep. We're setting the photoresistor to 0 as well. And we've got a new constant unsigned integer battery capacitor is 50,000. Now, the Astrid in the video did go on a lot of things about different integers and bytes and bits and things. But I don't need to go into any of that for you lot because I'm sure you all know it better than I do anyway. Or you can watch her and she can explain it all to you. But what I'm going to be doing here is setting up a new void. So yeah, the void setup. We've got pin mode input, yeah, and serial begin again. That's all fine. Right. Each time through the loop, we read the current light level from the photoresistor and add that to our current battery level to simulate charging our battery. We then display the current charge level on the serial monitor. Right. That's the setup. So the loop itself is different. We have a new void. There we go. Down the bottom here, we've got void print battery level. By making a new void, we basically create a mini program that we can call by calling print battery charge level. And then it will just do everything that's in these brackets. Every time we say print battery charge level, it will just come and grab this bit, do that, and then go back to where it was. So, for instance, up here, there we go. If battery level is less than battery capacity, so as long as it's not charged, then battery level plus, you remember, plus and equals to is the same as saying plus. Add to itself the analog read from the photoresistor. If the battery level is greater than the battery capacitor, it will charge over 100%. Then the battery level is the battery capacitor because we're going to be adding more than one at a time. So if we had 1,000 and we only needed 50 to fill it up, then it's saying just make it full. So that's okay. So yeah, we're grabbing some numbers from the photoresistor, adding it to the battery level, and then we're calling that print battery charge level. And then we're waiting for 1/10 of a second before we do the loop again, which is basically adding the photoresistor stuff to the battery level. but then we're calling this print battery charge level, which is this chunk down the bottom here. So we could put this in up there, but it's learning about doing a new void. So it's a new, like a subroutine, as I would call it. So what this is doing is printing double, right? Why double? Battery level divided by battery capacitor times 1,000. That's display charge percentage to the serial monitor and serial print percent. Right, why are we getting that double? Why does it say double? So if battery level is less than the capacity, we're printing what the percentage is, which will keep going up every 1/10 of a second, and then it goes fully charged when it's fully charged. So we're printing double battery level over double battery capacitor times 100. Why are we doing it as a double? I don't know why we're doing that as a double. But I understand what it's doing, just not why the numbers are shown as double. But anyway, let's compile this. Make sure I didn't create any errors. We'll upload it. And I'll cover this so it's going very few. And in there we have got, what have we got? It's going up very, very slowly because I've put it in almost the dark. If I get it light, then it goes up a lot quicker. And if I get my torch back down again, we can make it go even quicker. There we go. That shoots up. So we can control how quickly the battery charges. And we've learned how to create a new subroutine. Let's really get to 100%. 95, 89, there we go, fully charged. So I understand why that's doing that and what it's doing. The one thing I don't understand is why it's being called as double. So, as ever, we'll talk to Astrid about it and find out what she has to say. Okay, here we go. We've got Astrid in text form today. You could talk to her, but in fact, let's talk to her briefly to begin with, and then we'll see about putting in some of that code. Hello, Astrid. I'm on day 7, and I have another question for you.
Cadet, you're moving fast, and it's Astrid. But hey, I kind of like the sound of Ashford. Very distinguished. All right, what's going on with day 7? Is this the one where we dive into the 7-segment display? That little alien numeral machine can be tricky. What's giving you trouble?
No, I think you're misconfused about which day we're on. We're playing with the charging the battery using the photoresistor.
Right, you're on the solar charging simulation mission. That's the one where your photoresistor acts like a sunlight sensor, and you charge your battery based on how much light it's detecting. Good catch, Cadet. Thanks for keeping me on course. All right, what's tripping you up? Is it the charging logic, the math, or maybe how to track that battery level in your code? Tell me where the sparks are flying, and we'll patch it up together.
Okay, I'm going to type in some code for you to tell me about, so I'll show you that in a sec.
Perfect, Cadet. Send it my way. I'm ready to scan that code like a mothership radar. I'll break it down for you as soon as you drop it.
Okay, so there we go. Let's chuck that line in there and get her to tell me about that. The serial print line. Let's see. Look at you mixing math critical data output. Let me talk you through the line. Serial print sends information from your hero board to serial monitor. I know that. Double, right. You're forcing battery level to act like a decimal number, a double. Right. That was what we're at. We're not doubling it. Double is the label for a decimal number. If it was just a integer, that's a single whole digit, whereas we need decimal. So that's why it's double. There we go. That I understand now. I remember that. Now. There we go. Final result, printing the battery percentage, it was something like 50.00. If you want to clean up like rounding or adding a percent time, you could do that. It has indeed done that. It's added that already like that. So yes, I understand that now. Double is one of the codes that they use, as well as bits and integers and things. She did tell me about that before time, but I completely forgot. So yeah, I understand that now. Yes, we're not doubling it. It's not a ×2. It's just called a double. Don't know why. That's the way it is. But that's that. Another day completed. Join me tomorrow for day 8. It might not be released tomorrow, but you know what I mean. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.